prefer to.
Yeah, but
We prefer to stand.
you want
Hello?
to stand?
Yes, please.
Yes, we would love to stand.
Let's okay. You know what? I will stand too.
Great.
I don't know why, but I will. Okay, hi, how are you?
We're feeling good, thank you.
Yeah, how was your first rehearsal?
It went, I would say it went really well.
According to plan, everything went smoothly. We
I think
got
I
our.
will sit down.
Yeah.
You just confused me for a second. I didn't know what to do with myself. Okay, now I'm sitting. Yeah. So, how was it? Now my shoes are.
Well, everything went according to plan, and we felt a good atmosphere. What are you saying?
You can just.
I see.
The rehearsal went really smoothly, I felt. Everyone is
Yeah.
super professional and helping us make this the best show ever.
Was it like you imagined it to be, like the stage and everything?
Ooh, that's a very good question.
Thank you.
It is along the lines of what we might have expected.
Yeah?
Yes.
I think the pyro came out excellently and the visuals looked great.
Yeah.
So I'm optimistic.
Great. So did you like it? Did you like the feeling on stage?
Yes, we did.
I will
Yes.
make you smile, guys. I will succeed in making you smile in those 20 minutes that I have. You're almost smiling, you can see it. You see, you see. I'm here until the finals. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Okay, so let's say each one introduce himself.
Sorry?
Can each one of you introduce himself for us?
Well, this is Austros, one of our dancers and choreographers. Our drum gimp, he doesn't have an official name at the moment.
Wow.
Andrian, another dancer and choreographer. I am Clemens Hannigan, one of the singers.
And I'm Matthias, one of the singers as well.
And this is Felix, head of delegation.
Woohoo! Totally in the way.
Now, I just want to say, Hatari, that I'm almost one of the guys because I'm wearing black as well today. So it's not like so
Excellent
special and
outfit.
unique.
I see you decided to choose comforts over style. I like
Oh, wow! Thank you. You know what? I didn't choose the dress. It's not even. But I like it. Yeah, I like it.
No,
Yeah.
just like we did today.
No, I like it.
But it would
Yeah,
maybe be nice to introduce our designers for this great
Yeah,
outfits.
of course. Who are they?
They are Karin Brím and Andri Unna. If they maybe stand up, they are fabulous people.
Are they here? But I mean, you love what you wear today, right? I mean, you all.
Yes,
you connect to
it
it.
breathes very well.
Yeah.
It's great for the posture. And especially for the 30 degrees heat that we are experiencing here in Tel Aviv.
But does it like, I mean, okay, I want to know how are you, like, how do you dress in your everyday life? When you go to sleep, like, what does your pajamas look like? Is it black and shiny, or I don't know?
Well, for
Describe your pajamas.
my pajamas, well, just like our stage outfits,
Really?
are designed with comfort in mind. They are functional, and yeah, they offer flexibility, and we always like to wear bright and happy clothing for happy occasions
Did
and
you
sing
ever
with
in
our
your
friends.
life wore pink?
Sorry?
Did you ever in your life, the color pink? Did you put it on yourself?
What is the color pink?
I don't
love
recall
you guys,
using.
I love you. Okay, now I want to ask you something. You don't describe yourself as a band, right? You call yourself as like a collaboration of an art group. Can you tell me more about it?
Well, we are a doomsday multimedia project that aims to end the relentless scam that we call everyday life.
And
And
an
bring
award-winning anti-capitalist BDSM-inspired performance troupe, an entourage.
Yeah, and we aim to bring an end to capitalism and the echo. So that's kind of, in a very short briefing, then that's how we choose to describe ourselves.
Because every aspect of the performance we feel is very important, be it the choreography or the costumes or the videos or the visuals. It's not just about music, although music is a very important factor.
So you feel that you want to take this, like everything you said, like the anti-capitalist video, all the things, all the issues that you're interested in. So the way you dress is, you know, like you try to express it by the way you dress, by the way you sing, by the way you perform. Okay. And in your and in your everyday life, I mean, do you like also like you say the same message? I mean, is it just in you know for the performance, for the show?
For the show, we have a certain persona, but at home, then we are family people, and I have a child that is she's 1.5 years old, and another one on the way. Our drum gimp has a child that is also 1.5 years old. So we're all very loving people that have close family.
Okay.
I'm unemployed at the moment.
Okay. Okay, so I think you have so many questions here. Yes, who want to ask them? Yes, over there.
So much. My name is Maciej from Eurowizja.org from Poland.
Hi.
And my question is, actually, it seems that it's quite unclear for many people. What's the relation between your BDSM style, your outfit, and your anti-capitalistic message? Thank you.
Yeah, BDSM is of course a very profound expression, a beautiful expression of individuality. It liberates you, but it constrains you at the same time, and is ever tighter and tighter, the grip it has on you, just like capitalism.
Okay. Great. Yes, over here.
Hi, my name is Laufey. I come from OG, Iceland.
Hi, Laufey.
Hi. So we saw some change from the Icelandic national final Söngvakeppni. We saw whips instead of a sledgehammer, and we saw longer camera shots instead of the shook camera effects. So we are all wondering in the press center, are you all going soft on us in Hatari?
That's a very good question, thank you. No, our intention is not to go soft on you. And just wait for the performance to see how hard we are going to remain.
Yes, and Hatrið mun sigra, or Hate Will Prevail, is one of our softer songs. So we feel we need a certain softness to the performance, also to convey our message across to the people.
Can you give us an example of like less soft song, another song that you have, which is not so soft?
Yeah, Tortimandi or Destroyer is a personal favorite of mine.
Can you tell us like a few sentences of this song? What is it about?
I'll be performing it in festivals and clubs around Europe this fall. You can buy the tickets online already.
We will have a lot of merchandise for sale there, because it is very expensive to bring an end to capitalism. So we've experienced.
Okay, great. Yeah, I want everyone. Okay, over here.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Shani from News, and I watched your video where you sent an invitation to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for a contest or something that is, you know, I don't really know it. So I was wondering, would you demonstrate for us the klima, the competition that you do with the trousers?
Well, we don't have our gear with us, although we brought it with to Tel Aviv.
We'll be happy to demonstrate if Netanyahu accepts our challenge. Which still
traditional trouser grip wrestling, which is a very honourable sport and is not a violent challenge.
Yes, we do not condone violence of any kind, but the traditional trouser grip wrestling is a way to settle differences of opinion and in an honorary, non-violent way in Iceland.
Competition, so what will happen?
We will get to settle here in Israel with the first liberal BDSM community in the Middle East, and we've already made plans to move the BDS community from Iceland and Europe to this settlement.
Okay.
BDSM community.
BDSM.
BDSM. Okay, yeah, that's a new thing. Thank you so much.
Two different things.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Okay. Yes, over there.
Hello, my name is Maciej. I'm from Dobry Wieczór Europa from Poland. Guys, in your song you sing that hatred will prevail. But do you personally root for the hatred, or is it just a pessimistic vision of the world?
No, definitely not. And our song, Hate Will Prevail, is, as we've said many times before, it's a dystopia in our opinion, and it's a reflection on power and powerlessness, hope and hopelessness, and if we forget to love, if we forget to unite, then hate will prevail.
So do you think that hate is prevailing now, these days?
Yes, it's quite obvious that there is an uprising in hate all over the world.
So the solution that you think will help, it's just, love, just love each other. And you're also talking about lies and fraud and everything. So really, what do we need to do, in your opinion, in order to just...
Well, of course, we must love each other. That's a good start. And of course, develop some kind of resistance to populist rhetoric. That would also be a very good start. And if we can lower our if we can step on the brakes with our consumerist lifestyles and not give in to racist rhetoric or populist rhetoric, that would also be great.
This is a very complicated question that you bring up.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is complicated, and I think, we all have the same, we want the same thing, we want to be happy, we all want a better world.
Yeah.
And everyone has his own way that they think it's the better way. And I think we can all agree that love is the solution. And you express love in your own, very unique, without any smile, way.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Good observation.
Yeah, okay. More questions? Wow, you're standing. Okay, I have to give you a question. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. It seems that because you were talking about love and maybe implying that singing about love would be better for the world, do you think singing about love and talking about love while doing something else in action is a problem in the world and perhaps in Eurovision?
To give you the short answer, yes. And Hatari deals with contradictions. We deal with resisting a system such as capitalism while still living within it. And I think it's always good to be aware of the context and that art can never be untied from its political context. So yes, thank you for that question.
Yes,
outside and also from Poland living in Sveta, you are considered as one of, as we can see, black horses of this competition. But in case of your victory, you want European public to see you as a serious performer or a funny act.
We take our art very seriously.
Okay.
Does that answer the question? No, thank you.
Okay, more questions.
Hi, my name is Yoav from GLZ Military Radio, and you, not far away from us, the hate is prevailing in the south of Israel. So, did you thought about that when coming here? And do you think you can spread your message here to stop that hate from prevailing?
Just before you answer, I just want to say that we are here, we are responsible for the producing of the Eurovision.
Yes.
And the country is responsible for the safety of the citizens and all the people. And we are here, you know, to play music, to hear music, and to have a really good time. And
Well, we would like to answer the question since it's been spoken.
Yes,
did we think about this before we came here? Was the first question? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We gave it thought. What was the second question?
Do you think your message will change the hate that is prevailing?
Yes, we think that our message is very relevant both to world issues, but especially the conflict that is taking place here. And we would like to bring our message to everyone that is dealing with division and conflict and hate.
well, we have time for last really quick question. Yes.
Hey, I'm Jonathan from Channel 12. I wanted to ask, you said you would come out live with a political statement. A, will you do that? B, is there any effect on the rockets being fired in the south?
Well, the comment I think you're referring to was one we gave in Icelandic media. And what we said was we would use our agenda-setting influence that comes through participation, or that comes through really any spectacle that catches the public eye. And through this agenda-setting influence, we would try to uphold a critical discussion around the context in which this contest is being held. And that is what we've tried to do in our conversations with various media, and will continue doing. In regards to what happens on the stage itself, we are determined to take part in the contest and comply with the rules, just like everyone else.
Well, thank you so much.
Sorry,
we just ran out of time.
Can we finish the question?
With whatever is happening in the south, do you have any comment? Does that change
So
anything?
you know what? You just really have
Sorry,
no
we would
time
like to
to
finish the question.
Okay. No, I think, no, of course, but first of all, I think that they already answered, and there are rules of, you know, the timing, so they just told me to stop, so I'm just, you know, the time is out. So if I get another order to continue, we can continue, I don't know. So what should I do? Okay, I'm supposed to finish it, so.
Yeah, well, we of course hope to see an end to the occupation as soon as possible, and that peace will come. We are hopeful.